count me out, bro. But God got me, so I'm blessed up. Brand new 223. I'm the shooter on the team. Stephen Curry, long range.
I got it, and you gon' respect it. Ain't nothing gon' stop me from making it happen. So baby, if they askin', tell 'em. I go crazy.
What's up, man? What's up, everybody? It's the boy Suave. You're muted, Lena. We can't hear you. While Lena get her computer together, what's up with the chat, man? What's up with your Stay Your Pro? Then we got Cloudy V. What's going on, Cloudy V? Let's get it with that babe. What up, babe? How you doing, bro? So, while Lena get this thing going, man, I am going to break in on the chat, on the conversation today. So, man, we want to talk about what is up with technology and how is it affecting relationships now. So back then, people would just meet, and I wonder if y'all can hear me well. I hope y'all can hear me well. Lena, can you hear me well?
Yeah.
All right, Lena, you want to go and do your intro? People don't know who you are, I guess.
Sorry, guys. It's Lena Love. Everything was working perfectly fine. I don't know what happened. It just froze.
It's cool. So like I was saying, back in the day, dating was a little bit different. We didn't have all this technology. Things was going different, So how has it affected that and relationships now, you want me to add that one on there, Lena?
Yeah.
There we go. So, man,
All right.
I know a few people, that can relate to this because technology just blew up, and it's a fast-moving process. So, back then, on a man's side, you walk up to a lady, you ask her out on a date, and that's how you met. You might have bumped into each other in a grocery store. It was just random. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got the number and then went from there. Nowadays, and then even before I say that, even after you got the number, you stayed talking and you went on dates and there was no distractions. We didn't have any cell phones. You left the phone at home, really. And then when you did have cell phones, they didn't have all the apps and all that stuff on it. So you could tell I'm a little older, but even when you didn't have all the apps and everything, you was just a cell phone where you could just call and text. There was still no distractions on a date, really. It was very minimal. Now we have social media, we have places you can meet up with people and go on a date with. You have all these Instagram, What do you think, Lena? What's your opinion on it?
I definitely do feel as though that it does make a big impact. Especially because I experienced dating without technology for a short period of time, and then now there's dating with technology, and it's completely different. Because when I was younger, you met people at school and that was your little boyfriend. You guys switched notes and stuff like that. Nowadays, you can quickly find somebody online with a graph that'll automatically match you guys together that says you're compatible. And it's just not, to me, I'm like, yeah, no, dating shouldn't even be like that at all. I totally, I for me, now that I'm single and I have to do the whole dating thing, yeah, no, it sucks because now everybody only wants to do stuff online, and it has to be online, and it's just not. Um, it's not like I'm not with it. It's not there.
It's like so Cloudy D mentioned in the chat that it's more like quick dating, like quick fast
Yeah,
dating, and in my opinion, I think it has watered down dating. You know what I'm saying? It sometimes, and then I was just about to say this, Winstar, you just mentioned it. So now we have a phrase called catfish.
yeah,
So catfishing is when you meet someone online and then you think that they're someone that they're not. So they may have all these pictures, these images of who they are, and then you can find out later that that's not who they are at all.
yeah,
Um, what's up with today? There's even filters. There's filters on phones where you can just make yourself look either slimmer or nicer looking, than you are in real life.
yeah.
And I've heard of some cases that people that just met someone, they're dating them online. And when I say dating them online, they literally like having conversations
Yeah,
and going back
online.
and forth just online, haven't met up not once. And they may even be in another country or another state, and they
Yeah,
just been talking to this person for about, 2 months, 3 months, some, and never knew that this person is not who they say they are. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
So
So,
yeah, like it's so crazy that like when you think of like catfishing now, it's like man, catfishing could be all kinds of things. It could be someone use old pictures and you think they're the slimmest person in the world to meet them in person, they being like the biggest person that you've ever seen. Or like, you'll think that it's one gender and it's another. Or, it's crazy how like how many definitions catfish can have now due to online dating.
man, not only that, but once you end the relationship, the effect that technology takes on that, like you have people that's married and they're so addicted to social media. Every time that notification go off, they're going for their phone, so they have to like set
Right.
limits on themselves on how much social media they can have in their relationship. I
Mm-hmm.
would imagine that something like that happen. um
Yeah.
what happened to, you in a relationship, you sitting at home, your distraction is the game, watching TV, you know what I'm saying? But it's not even like that. It's like the game, and
Yeah.
then it's Facebook notifications, it's Instagram notifications. Um, it's crazy, man. It's crazy out there.
So
Oh, what
here's
up?
what
What up, Purple Haze? How
Hey
you doing?
Purple. So here's the thing, right? So when you have things like all kinds of social media stuff and you're dating someone, um, I feel as though that like social media takes away from the relationship because that's your main focus now. It's not the other person.
Hmm.
And I feel like that's how people lose like intimacy and communication and like important aspects that you should have in a relationship. That's how people lose that stuff because they're so focused on, oh my God, what's going on here? And then like, the person next to them. So literally, you could have two people sit in the same room. Or you know what? I just had this problem. I'd had this issue with my friend who came down from Korea, right? My friend was stationed in Korea for 13 months. He came home, unnecessary circumstances, but he still came home. And literally, him and I sat in my room, did not conversate, and he was just on his phone, and I was watching TV. And then every now and then I'd be on my phone. And I got to a point where I was like, bro, you've been home for 2 weeks now. We ain't done nothing but sit here on our phones or watch TV and not speak one word to each other. Like, it
That's
shouldn't even be like,
insane.
and that's only a friendship. And I'm like, that shouldn't even be like that.
Right.
So it's like
Right.
technology definitely has an impact even on friendships too, and not just relationships, but friendships as well.
Hmm.
So
Well, I mean, any type of relationship, because think about how communicating with your friend is now. Um, they have other technology, like in a good way. this is how technology can be used. So I have a friend all the way in Denmark. You know, he is a good guy, good brother, and everything. And
Yeah.
with technology, we are able to do video chat and cut out the middleman on all those phone fees. You know,
Yeah.
so in that aspect, technology works well. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to talk to my friend all the way in Denmark. I
Yeah.
never met him in person. You know what I'm saying? But he's a great guy. We chill. It's like cheating. Hey, dad, man, let's have lunch together. You know what I'm saying? What you having?
Yeah.
Well, my lunch, my breakfast would be his dinner. I think, yeah,
Yeah.
because
That's
at 10 o'clock in the
crazy.
morning, it's like 5 o'clock in the evening over there in Denmark. So technology in that aspect, it's great. I mean, if you know have grandparents and then your kids. Um, Never met your grandparents because they live far away or in another country or something like that, and you can't
Yeah.
see them on the regular, I could see technology being good in that aspect. But I think even though technology is so well, it's too well because we use it to our advantage, and now we have those relationships like friendships, marriages, and it's like kind of watered down. Like you just being around someone, and just imagine being at a barbecue. You know, just really picture this. You're at a barbecue, everyone at a barbecue, every single person have a phone, and every once in a while they taking that phone out and they looking at it. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
so it's not like man, this phone only does text messaging and phone calls. It's more like all the other stuff. You know, you got
Yeah.
Twitter, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah. You
so
got all
many
the stuff
things.
at your fingertips.
Hmm. I mean, man, with me, YouTube is like the only thing that I could think of that I use more than anything related to like some kind of social media platform. Like I don't do the Instagram or Facebook and all that stuff,
Yeah.
you know, but it's out there, and it's very difficult for relationships if they're not managed, if technology is not managed well. You know what I'm saying? What's up with your Chariot
Chariot is in
Gaming?
the
What up,
building.
man? Share it up in this thing. But yeah, technology, man, dude. I wish we can go back in time to where we can see how good we had it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How much we got to know people. Because now we don't even get to know people. We don't get to know people as much as we should. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like we use technology to the fullest extent. Like my boy said right here, man, it's a gift and a curse. You know, that's just like I guess we abuse a lot of things like that because if you take some pizza, you know what I'm saying? Like if you think back, pizza was kind of limited to what they was. It was pepperoni, it was cheese, and you had maybe like sausage and and what's the one with all the vegetables on it?
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah.
Supreme. You know what I'm saying? So now, sure, you got so many different ways to make a pizza now, man. You got stuffed crust, you got, you know,
You got so many kinds. I've had a shrimp Alfredo pizza before. It was
that's
freaking
crazy.
bomb. I like buffalo chicken pizza. Like it's crazy of how many different combinations you could have. But yeah, it's crazy.
But then you take that and then you take a person that take advantage of that situation. They eating pizza all the time. They don't even want to cook. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
how like
Right.
technology ruins relationships, man. It's like when it hit us, we don't even know that it's happening. We don't even realize that, man. I I'm in a relationship with this girl, but I don't really know too much about her. Like I know what's on her Instagram page or what's on her Facebook, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I don't really know too much, you know. Without geek in this thing, what up, geek? How you doing, brother? Hey, I hope you were safe out there on that road, geek. But I mean, what would you how would you like dating to be, Lena? Like with we have the technology now. How would you like dating to be though?
Um, I mean, okay. So meeting someone online, obviously, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that. However, I feel like after you meet online, you guys should make the next
Mhm.
steps with meeting in person and then interact with each other in person more than on your phone. Plan dates for you guys to have, and then interact with each other on those dates, instead of oh um instead of just FaceTiming or Skyping all the time. Like that's not I feel like that's not a part of dating. Like that's just little stuff on the
Mhm.
side. Like, okay, maybe I can't see you on this day, so maybe I'll just FaceTime really quick so that at least you see my face or you hear my voice type thing. But honestly, I feel like dating should be you going out and like doing little things like maybe going to a store together. Like it doesn't have to be
Mhm.
anything special, but everybody's opinion on like what dating and dates should be are completely different. I will say that. Like to me, a date can be us going out to a fast food restaurant, getting food, eating, and then coming back and watching a movie. Like I'm okay with that. Other people are
Mhm.
like, no, that's not a date. That's just hanging out. And I'm like, listen, I'm okay with the little things, because for me, like little things make more of a difference than the bigger extravagant stuff. Because I'm such a simple person, I
Mhm.
can care less for all that extra stuff. But don't get me wrong, every now and then, I
Right.
mean, it is okay. Um,
I
but
agree with you on that, man. I agree with you on that
yeah,
because I feel like if we it's okay to have the technology. Technology is cool, but
yeah,
after let's say I meet you on Facebook or whatever, and we have conversation and thing. At some point, we need to be like, "Hey, let's meet up and go walk in the park or something,
right,
and just chill
right,
and get to know each other. Let's sit down, or let's meet up and have some coffee or tea. I'm a tea drinker, and just like sit and talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's just talk and get to know each other. Like, what do you like? What do I like? What's some things you do not like? Do you want to
yeah,
have kids? Do you even want to get married? You know what I'm saying? Those things, man. It's very important. And then we go from there. We don't have to be like once we're in a relationship now, we know each other and everything. And it's like we're so zoned in to social media that I don't even pay attention to you anymore. I don't want to be like that. What did Purple say? Okay, she said, LOL, Lena, the a guy taking you to the
yeah.
grocery store on the first date wasn't going to fly. You know what I'm saying? That's like funny. That's funny. That is funny. Man, that first date going on that grocery store, bro.
Not as a first
Man,
date, but later down the line, sure, that's fine if that's the only way we can have time together. Sure.
hey, if it quiet going grocery shopping, spending quality time, just chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Without the
yeah,
phone in your hand every 3 minutes, You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Because think about it, when you're grocery shopping, you gotta pay attention to what you're grabbing. You can't just be walking down the aisles with a phone in your hand, because then you're gonna run into somebody.
Hey, Winstar said he taking his day to Winko. Hey, I'm familiar with Winko. We got Winkos down here in Texas. So, dude, it's
Yeah, I don't. Is that a grocery store?
yeah, it's a grocery store. It's a grocery store.
Okay, I was gonna say we don't got that down here, so I don't. That's the first time I ever heard of that.
Yeah, it's a grocery store. But yeah, man. So that is crazy how technology is just going to the point where we don't even communicate really. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
that's crazy. I hope people find this and they realize, man, I really don't talk. I mean, when the last time I talked to my mom? You know what I'm saying? I wish they be like, you know what? I'm gonna start using technology a little bit better now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We coming up on our last bit, Lena. Do you have anything you want to say before we
yeah.
go, man? This has been a great topic, man. Anything you want to say? We can't hear you.
Um,
Lena, you said all that and
I
we
just
couldn't hear
say one
nothing you
thing.
said.
if you feel like, huh?
Go for it.
Can you hear me?
No, go for it though. Keep it going.
Wow. Okay, cool. I didn't even say anything important yet. If you're in a relationship and you feel like you guys aren't connecting the way that you guys used to, look back at something you could make a change with. So if you're on your phone way too much, put the phone down. Decide to go on a date where phones are put away and you guys don't touch them. They get put on silent and things like that. Because at the end of the day, that's how relationships lose. That's how people lose connections with each other. It's just not being intuitive with each other, So definitely put the phones down and interact with one another, because that's definitely going to help your relationship if you feel like you're having some struggles. Communication is key. Okay.
Oh yeah, man. Maybe even limiting yourself to how long you're gonna be on social media, because some people, man, they get so dialed in, man, they'll be on social media all day. A whole 8 hours then pass. They on social media at work. You know what I'm saying? But look, guys, it's been a nice show. This is Lena. So Lena, you want this to be the last episode of season 1. We're gonna start up season 2 coming up, huh? We're gonna give them a week to breathe and come back on it. I don't know what you're saying, Lena.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I can't believe that we've done,
15. This 15, episode 15 right here. Lena, you are lagging.
Okay. So, and what's crazy? You can't hear me, but I'm also watching and I can hear myself. So it's kind of
Oh, okay.
So I know it's bad. But no, it's crazy and it's awesome to think that we've done this for 15 weeks now. So I'm really excited to have them join in with the topics that we'll have for next season and see the new little changes that we'll have. So that'll be really cool.
Nice, man. Well, look, until next time, man. Peace. I'm gonna hit y'all with this outro.
They be trying to count me out, bro, but God got me, so I'm blessed up. Brand new 223. I'm the shooter on the team. Stephen Curry, long range.
I got it, and you gon' respect it. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from making it happen. So baby, if they ask